Okay, this is the situation on the East Asian front and Central Asian fronts, the end of turn 4. We'll start over here, which is Tashkent, Xinjiang border. There's not been a great deal of activity here. Second echelon units on both sides have arrived, but it's pretty much a stalemate here. Neither side particularly has the numbers to do anything spectacular. They're just more holding their positions along the border. The weather has been terrible in this area, and it's effectively grounded the Chinese Air Force. If we look on the Mongolian Xinjiang border, we have a breakthrough here by the Chinese. And the Chinese offensive has been launched along that border, which is making a little bit of progress, mainly because the Russians are so weak. But Russian second echelon units are marching through Mongolia, or driving through Mongolia, more accurately. If we go into Manchuria, Western Manchuria, there's a huge gap here in the Soviet lines, so something's going to have to fill that gap. Chinese second echelon units are arriving, but they're not very good quality. In the air war, the Chinese have managed to gain air supremacy again over Manchuria. As we go into eastern Manchuria, the front starts stabilising, but the Russian divisions are better, a lot better, and I expect them to make some sort of effort to try and encircle the bulk of the Chinese. Next go. Situation in Korea, both sides they're not interested. They're too busy sort of making nasty faces to each other over the border. In China, Vietnam, Vietnamese are not convinced about joining the Russians. They're thinking the Russia's going to have to make a serious breakthrough or military victory in China before they're even considering joining the war. Japan reigns neutral, as does Taiwan and the Philippines. Allied units in East Asia, they're sort of in the Far East theatre, they're not really doing anything. The Chinese won't let their ground units into China or allow overflow by Western aircraft. Now the Westerners, they're thinking about making an amphibious landing in Kamchatka in Russia and creating another front. But it's more a thought at the moment. It's a difficult logistic exercise because you'd need to probably get Korea and Japan to join in, or certainly you'd have to get Japan to join in. That's not really on the cards at the moment. And that's it for the situation in the Eastern Hemisphere.